cab down to the creek and hang a disco ball from an old oak tree. Smoke and drink once in a while, somehow it'd be good for me. I want a cool chick that'll cook for me, but will dance on the bar in her tan bare feet and do what I want when I want. She'll do it with me. I don't need too much of nothing. I just want to sing a little chill song, get my groove on, pour something strong down in my drink. Oh, know that I don't need a whole lot of anything. I just want a little bit of everything. Na 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 na, na 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 na. I just want a little bit of everything. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Now I don't need a garage full of cars, but I'll take a whole box of Cuban cigars and I'll smoke nice and slow, like they were good for me. Don't need a ranch or a big piece of land, but I like to get a little bit of dirt on my hands. A big old couch in a big old room still feels lonely when it's just you. Yes, it does. I don't need too much of nothing. I just want to sing a little chill song, get my groove on, pour something strong down in my drink. Oh, you know that I don't need a whole lot of anything. I just want a little bit of everything. Na 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 na, na 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 na. A little bit of everything under the sun. So when I kick back basking in it, I'll be okay with what I've done. Still have fun. That's right.
All right, drivers. Mains will start at noon. The sheets are posted on Facebook. They're live on Live RC, and they're on their way down the stairs to be hung on the boards. So 32 minutes till mains begin.
Can't believe that you got me in a suit and tie. I had to take a pull so I wouldn't cry. You got a line out the church door saying goodbye. Yeah, I believe them when you say you're in a better place. You had a wild side, but you had amazing grace. I know you're way off up in the clouds, but if you could still hear me right now, I hope you hit those gold streets on two wheels. I hope your mansion in the sky's got a 10-acre field with some mud and some pubs you can lock in.
Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and vote on our best costume. So if you were hoping to win best costume, you can line up right up here in front of the podium. And we're going to do it by a round of applause. So I need you guys to all hoot and holler for your vote on best costume. Who's going for best costume? Okay, guys, I need a crowd to cheer on and to help vote. So be close enough that you can hoot and holler for your vote.
Coronavirus update. I'm Ben Thomas with an AP News Minute. President Biden's chief medical advisor, Dr. Anthony Fauci, says COVID-19 numbers are going down.
The cases are down about 23%. The hospitalizations and deaths are down 17 or 18%.
The way we're going to do this is I'm going to go down through the line, and I want you to cheer for your vote. And then we'll narrow it down to 3, and we'll do cheers to see who our winner is. Okay? Does everybody understand? Okay, so we're going to start down here. If you want to vote for Shylin, number 1. Okay, who votes number 1? Best costume. Yeah. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Queen of Hearts, number 5. Batgirl, number 6. The cutest dinosaur ever, number 7. And our elf, number 8. Oh, man, that's tough. Okay, see if you guys agree with me. I think our top 3 were our wolf, our Batgirl, and our dragon. Do you guys agree? Was that the best? Okay, you guys step forward. You guys step forward a step. Chelsea, you can step forward. Adeline and Claire. Yep, perfect. These are our top 3 costumes. And can we give a round of applause for everyone for dressing up? How fantastic is this? Let's get some pictures of them for me, too. Tina, I'll put you in charge of that. Okay, can our top 3 scooch together? Uh-oh, the last one. You can go up with her, Matt, if you want. Okay, we're going to do a cheer for our top 3 to see who our winner is, okay? So, let's do, who votes for the wolf? Wow, that's a lot. Oh, my goodness. Who votes for Batgirl? Hold on, we have a shy dragon. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to do a big round of applause for our dragon. How about our dragon? I think our dragon is our winner. Do you guys agree? I think our dragon's our winner. Good job. We have an award inside. Good job. Okay, guys, we're going to get back to racing at noon. So there will be a scavenger hunt following. Do we have enough time to do a scavenger hunt? 10 minutes. Okay, so kids that want to participate in a scavenger hunt, are you guys listening on the Hayride? Scavenger hunt is going to start now. You can pick up your sheets in the hobby shop right now. Different scavenger hunt. Okay, all the kids that... Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Okay, kids, everyone turn your listening ears on right now. If you want to partake in a scavenger hunt, a brand new one, where you have to find stuff to compete for a prize, you go get your sheet in the hobby shop right now.
Hey, guess what time it is? Main time. Expert Electric Buggy C Main. You can start making your way onto the blocks here. We are just 2 minutes away from mains going live. Expert Electric Buggy C Main, make your way to the blocks. Out there to Marshall, we should have the Expert Electric Buggy A Main. That would be Kyle Loy, Gavin Buccina, James Doherty, Matt Williard, Brian Cotta, Brent Butler, David Harvey, me, Colin Morse, Urza, and Adam Curry. I know that's why I didn't get a raise this weekend. I don't deserve one. Actually, you probably do want to give me one, so I get all jittery before my main. All right, so Kyle Loy should be at cone 1, Gavin at cone 2, James at cone 3, Williard at cone 4, Cotta at 5, Brett Butter should be at cone 6, Dave Harvey at 7. I'll need a volunteer for 8 because guess where I am? I'm up here. Colin should be at 9, Ezra at 10, and Adam at 11. And actually, Adam, can I move you to 8 because we don't need 11 covered. We're good with 10. All right, who are we missing on the blocks down there? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers, come on up. Just a reminder on the main procedure. We went over it pretty briefly in the drivers' meeting yesterday morning. The electric cars, you will exit just like you have for qualifying all weekend, and then you will proceed over to the grid. So you can take the 6-pack and come back on that little loop, but then you're going to head right to your grid spot. Except for the A mains, you can have a lap. But for all the lowers, we're heading to our grid, and we're going to keep things rolling for Nitro. We'll give you your warm-up lap, as always, while your mechanics take your walk over to the grid. All right, looks like we're in great shape here. Cone 5 is open. That should be Cotta. Should have Brian Cotta at cone 5. Drivers, go ahead and check in and head to the grid in the meantime. If you're unsure about your starting position, just poke your head back and wave at me, and I'll hopefully know who you are. Again, need Brian Cotta or somebody to represent him out of cone 5. There he is. You almost look like an LCRC employee in that hoodie. Ethan, you are in the 4 spot there. Yep. Brandon. 11. Guy hasn't known where he's supposed to be yet this weekend. And then Ethan Anthony, you just space yourself out accordingly. We do not have a 14. Okay, drivers, this is a 6-minute C main. 2 of you will bump to the B, where you'll then have an opportunity to bump to the A. Let me kill the music here. All right, drivers, since this is the first main of the day, I'm just going to test the start tone, and you tell me if this volume's good. Good or a little up? Good? Okay. A little up? We'll do a little up. How about now? That's better. Okay, I'll crank it up again before the first Nitro one. All right, drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Gavin squat down. We're going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And away we go here. 6-minute C main. Top 2 going to move on. Trying to keep it clean through the whoops here, coming towards the anthill. So far, only 1 Marshall needed. Not a bad start. Well, Ethan getting sideways, coming down the hill, trying to hang on. Already moved up into 3rd. Rochester and Nipple started top 2, and they are top 2 coming across the line through the 6-pack they go. Oh, Ethan going to get it wrong, trying to do the quad. Gavin's going to get there. marshaling them pretty quick, putting his body on the line. So Nate and Gavin, your top two. Nate getting a little squirrely. Gavin having a look to the inside. Over the big double they go, and Nipple going to complete the move, moving into the lead here. Gavin just had kind of an unlucky round 3 there, so he wasn't able to drop anything from yesterday. Trying to show that he had the pace for the A-main all along. Gavin coming up short on the six-pack there. Looked like maybe a little non-committal when he pulled the trigger and didn't quite make the triple, but he at least lands on his wheels, hangs on to the lead. Nipple and Rochester, your top two through the whoops. Gavin in the orange, Rochester in the black and yellow. Through the anthill they go, third and fourth. Curry and Heil. Heil sweeping around the outside of the anthill, makes it stick around the outside. So Heil in the pink and white. Curry in the orange and blue, down the hill into the right side. Double they go. Fifth place, Troy Schaefer hanging with your third and fourth. Trying to stay in a good position if something happens to a leader. Then we have a little bit of a gap. Back to Chance and Earl. We got Ricky and Ethan. Rocky and Brandon battling back there. Rock trying to catch up to Brandon for pride. Oh, Rock going for a smooth double. That's going to move him up a spot there. Getting by Rocky, I believe. Gavin's starting to open up a bit of a gap here out front. Right now, Rochester sitting about 5 seconds back from Gavin. Ethan and Randy catching up to that second bump spot here. Things could get interesting. We are halfway, drivers. 3 down and 3 to go. Hot lap of 40.7 from your leader, Gavin, last time by. Ethan Curry catching up to Rochester here, coming across the start-finish line. They go into the six-pack. Rochester in that yellow and black Losi coming up a little short, going for the quad. Ethan goes for the double, triple, single, making another couple tenths. Rochester pushing hard, bouncing it off the wall in the back left. Oh, Curry gets her up on 2 wheels and just rolls it. On the edge through that big sweeper there, carrying as much speed as he can. It bit him that time. It's going to let Heil close in on Curry. Curry gets it wrong to the marshal. Heil gets it wrong to the other marshal. That's going to give Rochester the breathing room that he needs here. 4 down and 2 to go. Gavin, another new hot lap, 40.5 last time by as he checks out here in the C main. 10-second lead already. Gavin working his way through lap traffic, coming up the hill, getting a 2-for-1 special. A little bit of clear track ahead of him now. Rochester hanging on to that 2 spot. Ethan going to have a bobble coming towards the line there. It's going to let Randy move into the 3 spot and give Nate breathing room again with a minute left to go. Can Randy track him down for that second bump spot? Oh, caution jumping up the hill. Leader going to get through there clearly, cleanly. .30 seconds left, drivers. 30 seconds left to go. Let's find that battle for the second bump spot. Rochester in the yellow and black Losi coming across the start-finish line. So, Rock, you'll have second place behind you in a second. Ethan, you've got third place right behind you. Ethan Anthony, that is, not Curry. Oh, Curry gets it wrong coming off the quad right as he closed in on Randy. Rocky got third behind you then. That works. Thank you, sir. 3 seconds left to go here. This is going to be the race to the line. Rochester in the black and yellow Losi over the back double. Randy Heil in the pink and white Mugen. Just a couple seconds behind him. Randy gets the jump wrong, but he's able to get over the pipe and marshal himself. Into that right side double they go. Gavin on a victory lap right now. But your top two coming into traffic here. Rochester and Heil. Heil runs into a lap car. It doesn't seem like it was going to matter anyway. Rochester just going to hang on to the second bump spot. Heil going to settle for third after a good charge at the end. Just a few cars still live here, drivers. You got your leader on his victory lap. And that is a race. Everybody is done.
The race is complete.
So Gavin Nipple going to check out in that one, take it by 24 seconds. Only one getting 10 laps here in a 6-minute race. Rochester going to be the second bump spot, held on to it well. Was under pressure multiple times from Curry and from Heil at the end, but he held steady. So Gavin Nipple and Nate Rochester, you're going to race number 6, the E-Buggy B-Main. Drivers, I need you back out to Marshall for race number 2, the Novice B-Main. Novice B-Main, go ahead and take the stand as soon as Kyle stops standing in your way. Cone 4 is right there. All right, so we got another thrilling 6-minute lower main here with bump spots on the line coming up. It's the Novice B main, just giving our marshals a second to get into position. Novice, go ahead and check in. Go find your spot on the grid. It'll be Rich Willow on the 1 spot. Paulie Paul Sealover starting second. Braden Benner starting third. Amber Kirkwood 4th. Shylin Heil 5th. And Donnie Rowe starting 6th. Hey, Paul, you have the remote on the right profile, right? It says EB48. $11 is
car 4.
Right next to 1 back there. Yep. Okay, no check-in from Donnie Rowe. All right. Anybody we're waiting on here? Anybody still hustling around, or are we going with what we have? Randy, any chance you get it going? No? Okay. All right, drivers. So there are 4 of you. 2 of you are going to move on to the A main. So the key is survival. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And away we go. We're probably going to get a little sideways from starting up there in the dust. 4 wide into the anthill or something like that. Make it sound a little more dramatic than it is. Oh my, and they're all wrecked at the same time. At the same place. Woo! So right now, Braden and Paul going to the front. Braden with already a comfortable gap here into the anthill. Benner trying to get it done. And we got Paul just 3 seconds back, then Shylin, then Richard, and Amber going to be able to hop into this one. All right, we got drama in this one. 2:20 in, 3:40 to go. Braden still leading the way with a huge lead. And we got Paul hanging on to second right now. Rich Willow moving up to the 3 spot. Then Shylin, then Amber.
What are you gonna do?
3:40 down, 2:20 to go. Braden right now, 15-second lead. Looks like Rich going to get by for second, putting Paul down to third.
Two minutes left.
So we got Braden out front. 16 seconds up on Rich. Rich has 8 seconds on Paul. Another 20 back to Shylin, another 20 back to Amber.
One minute left.
.30 seconds left in this one. Braden and Rich in those bump spots. Paul in third. Only 4 seconds back from Rich. Paul overdriving it. Refusing to let go of full throttle. Luckily, it's my setup, so it can drift. As time, drivers, as time. Rich Willow going to come across the line for the second bump spot. Braden on a victory lap. So, drivers, you are racing to the line. Paulie Paul going to bring it home in third. Braden on a victory lap, trying to finish a victory lap. Sending it pretty hard. Just a couple more cars coming to the line here. Still one car coming to the line. And that's a race.
The race is completed.
So Braden Benner and Rich Willow, you're going to race number 7, the novice A main. Again, Braden and Richard going to race 7, the novice A main. Finishing third was Paul, then Amber, Shylin, and Donnie not making the race there. Race number 3, the E Truggy B main. Going to need the drivers in that last one as well as any volunteers that we can find or scrounge or invent, clone, duplicate, beg, borrow, steal. All right, Truggies, go ahead and check in, head to the grid.
Car 1, Car 3, Car 4, Car 9, Car 6, Car 2, Car 5, Car 7.
It's Chance in the 1 spot, Randy lining up 2nd. Ryan in the 3 spot, Quinton lining up 4th, Dale 5th, Donnie 6th, Jason 7th, Brandon 8th, and Steve 9th. All right, looks like we are lined up, ready to go. Drivers, this is a 6-minute B main. 2 of you moving on to the A. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And away we go here. 6-minute E Truggy B main. And we got carnage after the big double and more. Okay, take your time. Just get going again. 6 minutes is plenty of time. So some of that chaos at the beginning going to let Chance and Quentin get way out there. Chance and Quentin in the bump spots right now, and they have a 5-second gap over Randy and Jason. Then another 2 seconds back to Ryan, Steve, and Donnie, then Brandon, then Dale. Brandon, stop breaking stuff. Four down and 2 to go. Chance with a 5-second lead. Quentin still in that second bump spot. Nothing has really changed other than Ryan moving up to 4th, Jason down to 5th. It's a pretty static B main here. Kind of unusual. Normally a little more chaotic. Oh, caution in the 6-pack. Caution in the 6-pack. That's clear.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go in this one. Chance and Quentin looking good to move on here. Quentin, your second bump spot with the purple and the black wheels to the anthill. Your leader, Chance, in the blue and white with the yellow wheels in the right side double. It's a Chance all by himself there, leading the way with 35 seconds to go. Third place, Randy Heil is in the blue and yellow truggy, absolutely wheeling that thing around, throwing it into the corners. Coming towards the line right now is third place. About 4 or 5 seconds back from Quentin yet. Oh no, Ryan's in the 3 spot. I missed that again. But now he's not. Back to 4th. Never mind. That's time, drivers, so you are racing to the line. Right now, Quentin just needs to keep it on his wheels. He's in good shape. Third place, Randy Heil is wheeling it around, but still about 4 or 5 seconds back. And then Ryan another 2 seconds behind him. Chance has already crossed the line to take that first bump spot, and Quentin going to come across for the second one. So Chance and Quentin moving on to that A main. Randy was so close, yet so far. Ryan going to finish 4th, Steve 5th, Dale 6th, and Donnie 7th.
The race is
Jason was out after 5, and Brandon out after 3. So Chance Schwartz and Quentin Bartow going to race number 11, the E-Truggy A main. So Chance and Quentin, race 11, the E-Truggy A main. Need all 9 of those drivers out to Marshall. If we can get all 9, then we'll be in, kind of decent shape. You knew where you went on the grid. Cone number 5 should be Steininger. So I got cone 5 open. That's supposed to be Dale Steininger, and I think I have everything else covered. Oh, Steininger's at 12. Dale, you go back to 5 there. You have 5, cone 5. All right, drivers, go ahead, take a lap. So come the whole way around, and then after you've checked in, you'll head to your spot on the grid. So mechanics, start walking your way over there. A reminder to the mechanics that you are entitled to the spot under your driver, and during start procedures, you will stay behind the wall.
Car 6.
Watching the 6-pack, caution in the 6-pack. Nobody coming for a minute here. All right, so you are finding your grid spot, drivers. You're finding your spot on the grid.
Car 4.
That means you don't take another lap. That means you find your spot on the grid.
Car 9.
Or if you're James Henry, you just do whatever you want. That's fine. Well, then how are you checked in? Because you went backwards again. No. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Car 8. Car 10. Car 13. Car 12.
Got everybody checked in except for Kai Ariaru. Hey, Aru, you're up. You're in this race.
Car 14.
All right, drivers, get friendly up here. We got a full field. Get shoulder to shoulder. Got to squeeze one more in there. Okay. All right, drivers, watch the flag man. He's going to give you the down and quiet. I'm going to give you the tone. Drivers ready. Marshals on your toes. And away we go for a 15-minute B main. Top two moving on to the A. Caution six-pack, caution six-pack. One more coming. Oh, yep. All right, well, it's a long main. Lots of time. Davis Taylor jumping out to an early lead here. Jason Hedgeman coming with him. Hedgeman rolls it at the bottom of the hill. Wiggling your wheels doesn't make him run any faster. It's been tested. Caution at the end of the six-pack, now in the middle of the six-pack. And that's all clear. Toby going to go up to the two spot now. And it looks like Colton into third. Oh, Colton getting it wrong off the back double, lands on his wheels. He'll only lose one spot. Jason moving back up to third. Then Colton. Then Gavin. Then the Hammer. Then Colin. Then Walker. Oh, Walker getting it wrong. Valet's going by. Gavin going nice and slow around the inside of the anthill. Jason saying, hey, dude, hurry up. It's just a love tap. Hope Henry looking to the inside of Hedgeman. Hedgeman tries to carry the speed around the outside, clips the pipe, lands on his wheels, but does lose the spot. Through the six-pack goes that battle for fourth, fifth, and sixth. Fifth, sixth, and seventh. Henry trying to hang on to that five spot. Jason and Colin right behind him. Jason getting it wrong, coming through the whoops. Lands on his wheels, able to marshal himself again. That's going to move Colin up. Taylor and Hampson, the top two, in good shape right now. There goes Toby across the line. Let's find Davis. He's going across the grid right now. Now coming through the whoops back towards the stand. Davis in the all red with the 1987 antenna. Your leader, the all red Kyosho, into the right side double area now. Second place, Toby Hampson in the orange, white, and blue Techno. He's heading to the right side double now. Colton Fernari in the white and orange associated right behind him. And Gavin in the orange Mugen right behind him. And we got a little bit of pack racing going on. Colin hanging on to that spot. Now I think a little bit of lap traffic getting involved there. Yep, Cody, that's not your battle. Coming up on 5 minutes down here, just over 10 minutes left to go. Davis Taylor right now, 8-second lead, and the hot lap at 40.1. Colton now up into that second bump spot. Trying to put a lap on Rob Allen. Colton and Gavin, the orange buggies, jumping onto the tabletop. Coming to the little sweeper before the front straight. Colton trying to put a lap on Rob here, but Rob holding his line. There he goes, swinging wide a little bit. Rob holding the inside. Colton crosses him over, gets the move done. Full rundown here as we are 6 down and 9 to go. It's Davis Taylor out front. Oh, no, it's not. What on earth happened to Davis this lap? 51-second lap for Davis. They're going to go from first to third. That makes Colton and Gavin your top two. 2 seconds apart. Davis in third, 2 seconds behind them. Then it's Hampson, Morse, Hegeman, Henry, Ballet, Allen, Samoji, Walker, Bryant, and Lasconic. Now Aru back in as well. Caution in the six-pack, caution in the six-pack. The brave Marshall. Always is. Caution six-pack again, caution six-pack again. Woo! Sketchy. 7 down, 8 to go. We're nearing the halfway point here, looking for pit road to get busy. Ballet is in from the 8th spot. See what our leaders choose to do right now. Gavin in the lead. Gavin in the all-orange buggy with white wheels, white wing. He's got Colton right with him in the white and orange. So your top two both coming into the pit. Gavin and Colton in together. Colton carrying a little more speed in. Who's going to have the faster fuel stop? Taking Gavin an extra second to get that fuel gun in place. And Colton going to take the lead. Davis Taylor going to move into the 2 spot. So now Colton, Davis, and Gavin, your top 3. Here comes Colin Morse. He's in the 4 spot catching that top group. He's bringing Toby with him. We're going to have 5 cars going at it for 2 bump spots here with 8 down, 7 to go. Henry in the 6th spot, then Ballet, Allen, Hedgeman, Samoji, Walker, Lasconic, Bryant, and Aru. Ooh. Gavin getting hung up in something, getting hung up again. That was 2nd place in the all-orange buggy there, or 3rd place in the all-orange buggy. Getting hung up with some lap cars. Again, Gavin in the all-orange there, so Will car behind you is not on the same lap as you, not for position. Caution after the 6-pack. Ooh, Allen going to roll it coming into the pits, back on the wheels though. Oh, when he gets it backwards coming out of the pit, onto the front straight, caution, front straight, front straight, front straight. 3 cars involved, caution, front straight, coming off of the front straight. And that's all clear. Oh, Rob Allen falls out of pit road, gets clocked by Hampson and Morse. Woo. Hopefully none of those cars have any bent parts. Collins broke from that, isn't he? Yes, he is. So Collins is making a charge towards the bump spot there, but that will unfortunately take him out of this one. So Fernari out front. Let's find our leader over on the left side, crossing the grid with Davis Taylor in second. Right behind him, so Colton white and orange. Davis in the all red coming through the whoops towards the anthill. Those are your top two. And you'll see that there's a lot of open space behind them. Third place Gavin in the all orange in the anthill right now. Gavin looking to put a lap on Rob Allen. Davis Taylor has the hot lap of the race, the only one to go sub 40 at a 39.9. Right now 3 seconds back from Colton, your leader. Those one upside down. Ooh. Sounded like it was stuff full throttle, but then it wasn't. Brandon getting his dance in. His new workout routine. He's a dancer now. Colton and Davis, top two with 4 minutes left to go. Davis is pulling a two-stopper here. So that's going to bring Gavin pretty close to Davis here. So Davis being on that two-stop, it's going to put Gavin back in the mix. So Davis Taylor, the all-red Kyosho going up the hill. Gavin in the orange Mugen going up the hill behind him. Over the back double they go. Down the hill towards the right side. Battle for that second bump spot. Davis Taylor and Gavin Nipple. Two and a half left to go in this one. Davis Taylor and Gavin Nipple just 2 seconds apart at the line that time. Gavin running a personal best.
Minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Oh, who's that upside down? That's Gavin. Oh, man, Gavin going to basically lose a shot at getting to Davis there unless something happens to Davis Taylor as well. Just over a minute left in this one. Fernari and Taylor looking good to move on right now. Fernari with a 2.5 second lead. Oh, he's going to get it wrong in the six-pack. Now your leaders together. Colton Fernari, Davis Taylor heading into the grid section. The top two with Gavin just about 4 seconds behind them. So your leaders to the anthill. Davis gets a little hung up, able to marshal himself quickly though. That's good. 35 seconds left to go. Colton and Davis coming towards the line right now. Gavin is the next car behind them, but about 4 seconds back. This will be the start of their final lap. Colton, Davis, and Gavin, your top three. seconds left to go, drivers. This is going to be a race to the line from here. Colton and Davis over the big back double. Gavin needs one of them to wreck. Racing to the line. Colton looks like he's going to hang on to take the race win just by a tenth over Davis Taylor. So Colton and Davis moving on to the Nitro A main. Gavin going to finish third here in the B. So we have cars live, still have cars live. Henry going to bring it home fourth. Toby going to be fifth after I hit finish race. Then Rob, Bill, Dawson, Cody, Will, Ray, and Tyari, and that is a race.
The race is completed.
So Colton and Davis going to move on to the Nitro Buggy A main. That'll be race number 12. Colton Fernari, Davis Taylor to race number 12, the Nitro A main. Gavin just going to miss out. Then it was Henry, Hampson, Allen, Ballet, Samoji, Bryant, Walker, Lasconic, Aru, Morris, and Hedgeman. Race number 5, two-wheel drive, short course. Come on up. Nitro Buggy, your race ended about a minute ago, so get off the track.
Car 11. Car 9. Car 10.
All right, so we got some parachutes lining up here for an A main, and we got some wind. This back double is about to be funny. And this first lap's about to be ugly. So race number 5, getting ready to head to the grid, just getting our marshals into position. Okay, so how we're going to do this on the grid, two-wheel drive short course, you will line up in spots 1 through 7, and then four-wheel drive short course, you'll line up in 10 through 13. Make sense? Great. All right, drivers, go ahead, check in, head to the grid.
Car 1.
It will be Paul Corrick lining up on the 1 spot, Matt Adams
Car
2nd, Alker 3rd, Goodrow 4th,
Car 4.
Matt Adams son
Car
5th, Ryland
Car 2.
Beer in 6th, Jonathan Willow 7, then Mazzante on the 10, Lasconic on the 11, Roxbury on the 12, and Amber on the 13. Can I get somebody up at cone 10? I suspect that the back double is not going to go well in the wind. All right. You look a little confused with your lineup over there. So again, two-wheel drive short course, you're going to line up on the 1 through 7. And four-wheel drive short course, you line up on the 10 through 13. So which of those cars in the back is a two-wheel? Which of those cars in the back is a two-wheel? Because you should be up there with your two-wheel friends. All righty. This is a 10-minute A main. Who will survive? Drivers ready. Marshals ready. We're going sailing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And away we go here for some short course action. Paul and Matt trying to break away here early and have their own little battle for the win. Paul in the purple, yellow, and white. Matt in the white and orange. Oh, the marshal going to take a tumble trying to get to the truck that took a tumble. You good, Rob? Good. Okay. Is your headset good? That's going to give Paul some breathing room here. It's going to put Matt back to third. Now he goes right back into second. So it's Paul, Matt, Aaron, Matt's son, Chaz, Rylan, and Jonathan for the two wheels. In four wheel, it's Ricky, Ray, Rocky, and Amber. Uh-oh, that truck only turns right. That's not great. All right, so let's find our leaders here. Paul in the yellow and purple coming towards the front straight right now, leading the two-wheel division. Matt in the two spot right now, about 11, 12 seconds back from Paul. So it's Paul, Matt, Aaron, Chaz, Matt, Rylan, and Jonathan in two-wheel. Closest battle going to be Matt and Rylan for the 5 and 6 spot. Then Ricky, Ray, Rocky, and Amber in four-wheel drive short course. Ricky with a 10-second lead. Ray has 5 seconds over Rocky. Four down and 6 to go here. Plenty of time left. Coming up to the halfway point here, 5 down and 5 to go. Paul's lead down to 8 seconds. So Matt making some progress. Oh, I just watched the truck try to jump, and it went backwards. The wind put it back where it started. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. That's not how that's supposed to work. See if it happens again. No, because Paul going to keep it on the ground, playing it safe and smart. Is Matt going to send it over the double? No, he's not, because he knows that the wind will put him back where he started. Yep. Takes it back. 6 down and 4 to go. Paul right now with a 10-second lead over Matt. Matt has 30 seconds on Aaron. Aaron's got 30 seconds on Matt Adams' son. And he's got 13 on Rylan, who's got 50 on Jonathan. And Chaz out in the four-wheel division. Ricky with a 26-second lead over Rocky. Rocky has 3 seconds on Ray, and Ray has a minute and change on Amber. Eight down and 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Hopefully all that wind is keeping the batteries in those four wheels cool. So Paul right now still an 11-second lead. Now a 10-second lead. That was a pretty good lap that time. Both having hot laps in the 48s. Paul and Matt 10 seconds apart. Goodrow rounding out the podium there. Matt Adams' son and Fear rounding out the top 5. Willow in 6th. And four-wheel Mazante, Roxbury, Lasconic, and Kirkwood. Closest battles, Matt Adams' son and Rylan Feeler are 4 seconds apart. Rocky and Ray are 2.5 apart. Just over a minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Just 10 seconds left to go in this one. Winding down. I don't know if Matt's going to get to the line for another lap here. 3, 2, 1. And no, it's a race to the line. Paul on a victory lap here in two-wheel short course. Ricky on a victory lap as well in four-wheel. Paul just playing nice with the lappers. He knows he's good. He's got it. So we are racing to the line. Ricky just going to put a lap on Rocky there. Those pesky pipes are only in your way. Got a couple more cars coming to the line here. Just Matt and Jonathan. Trying to power through the wind, trying to accelerate, trying to turn, and that's a race. So Paul Court going to go tone-to-tone in two-wheel. Adams second, Goodrow third, Adams Son in fourth, and Fear fifth, and then Willow in the sixth spot, Alker seventh. In four-wheelers, Mazante, Roxbury, Lasconic, and Kirkwood. All right, race number 6, the E-Buggy B Main. E-Buggy B Main, come on up. No, actually, you're missing a couple, aren't you? Hold on just a second. You have a race marshal race at the front of your field, so hold just a second. You have a couple race marshal races. So as soon as Davis and Colton hop into the front there, then we'll be all right. Wait for Colton as well. Wait for Colton as well. I mean, Davis, you're first. You can come up. No harm in that. But Colton was also a race marshal race, so give him a second. All right, come on up. Colton, you're second. Shoes untied. All right, need all the drivers from that last one out to Marshall. Looks like we have a lot of them. Cone number 9, that should be Matt Adams' son. Cone number 10 should be Rylan Fearer. Cone 6 is open. That should be Matt Adams. Oh, he's in this race. That makes sense. Okay. Can I get a volunteer for Cone 6 then? Because Matt's back to back. All right, drivers, go ahead, check in, head to the grid.
Car 1, Car 8, Car 4, Car 10, Car 12, Car 2, Car 3, Car 9.
This is race number 6, the Expert E-Buggy B Main. I missed a check-in from Henry, Schaffer, Cataldo, and Hampson. Okay. Toby doesn't care. All right, so the lineup here. Davis Taylor in the 1 spot, Colton 2, Justin 3, Norman 4, Henry 5, Schaffer 6, Cataldo 7, Bartow 8, Valet 9, Adams 10, Hampson would be 11, Nipple 12, Rochester 13. Henry's coming.
Car 5.
About Rob Schaffer. Anybody see him running somewhere, hustling? I don't see any commotion, pandemonium, or panic. All right, so I guess this is what we got. Henry, you're in the 5 spot. Okay, it's a 6-minute B main. Only a 10-car field now. Top 2 of you are moving on to the A. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And away we go here. Davis and Colton just a little bit ago got done bumping out of the Nitro B, looking to do the same in the Electric B. We call that consistent qualifying. And I'm up in the same spot in both classes. Colton going to get it a little bit wrong. That's going to let Rudder to the inside, I believe that was. And Colton going to take it back, heading down the hill. On the brakes, making it stick. Colton hanging on to that second bump spot. Davis trying to get some breathing room here. And it's Taylor, Bernari, Rudder, Drinks, Henry, and Nipple across the line. You see the option lines coming in here at the six-pack. Some double quads, some double, triple singles. They managed to stay off of each other through it. Taylor with about a 1.5-second lead. Rudder, Drinks, Henry, Bernari. Nose to tail. Nipple just a second behind him. Throwing that car into the wind. Throwing caution into the wind. Bernari and Henry getting tangled up. And Henry's got steering, no throttle, pull it. Off the track, pull it off the track. There we go. So Davis Taylor with a little bit of breathing room here. Drinks up to the 2 spot. Rudder going to drop to 3rd. Nipple 4, Bernari 5. Then it's Adams. Then one of your bumps, Rochester, and your other, and then Bartow Valet. Nipple with a bump, and he's all the way up into the 4 spot. Can Gavin double bump it? .345 down, 2:15 to go. Well past halfway in this one. Davis out to a 6.5-second lead. And we got a battle for that second bump spot. Drinks and Rudder going at it, coming on the little front straight here. Drinks in the yellow, orange, and red. Rudder in the orange and red. Drinks has the yellow wheels and the black wing, and they get together. Drinks goes for a big tumble, and it was a perfect tumble. Lands on his wheels, facing the right direction. So Drinks hanging on to that second bump spot in the Associated. Rudder in the Techno following him up the hill. Nipple and the Mugen trying to get into that battle. And Bernari in the 5 spot. He's not out of it yet. 1.5 minutes left to go.
One minute left.
5 down and 1 to go here. Drinks and Rudder separated by less than a second. Oh, Rudder pushing hard. That was close. Almost took a tumble. Drinks comes up short on the quad. Rudder going to go into the second bump spot. That one little bobble was all it took. It just held him up 1 second worth of time. That's what Norman Rudder needed to get into that second bump spot. Drink's going to hit him from behind, so he's going to wait, and here comes Nipple. Now we got a 3-car battle for the second bump spot. Rudder, Nipple, and Drinks over the backside double. Nipple had to run down the hill. Rudder's going to put it in the pipe. Gavin into the second bump spot. Definitely didn't touch him. I had a good angle on it. That was clean. And that's time, drivers. Gavin going fourth to second on the last lap. Justin going to finish third. Rudder fourth. Davis Taylor on a victory lap. Merry Christmas, Gavin. Davis Taylor on his victory lap right now, somewhere, or he pulled it off, it doesn't matter. There he is. Just a couple more cars coming to the line, and that's a race. Davis Taylor going to lead it tone to tone. And going to bump up to the A main. Gavin Nipple bumped into the B, bumped into the A. Fourth to second on the final lap. So it's going to be Davis Taylor and Gavin Nipple to race number 14, the Expert E-Buggy A main. Justin going to finish third, then Rudder, then Fernari, then Valet, Bartow, Rochester, Adams, and Henry. Need those drivers back out to Marshall for race number 7, the Novice A main. Ready for some A main action here. Already ran our short course A mains, had one more B main to take care of, and now it's A mains from here on out. All right, drivers, go ahead, check in and head to the grid. I'm going to need a marshal at
Car
cone 6 yet.
Car 2, Car 9, Car 8.
That
Car
should
7.
be, that would be
Car
Rob
11.
Schaefer, but he
Car
is
5.
possibly not here.
Car 3, Car 1. Car
So 12
Car
and 13 are kind of
Car 5.
auxiliary, so Gavin, whenever you show up for cone 12, just hop into cone 6. And Nate Rochester, where are you at? Because you don't have a... We got 12 cones and you were car 13. So you're covering 5 back there? Okay. So cone 5 should have been the hammer. We got enough. So Henry, if you do come, Marshall, grab cone 12. Otherwise, we're all right. Okay, we got them lined up. Do you know your order? You confident that you're in the right spot? Should be Isaac, John, Landon, Xander, Chris, Chaz, Matt, Aaron, Joe, Brian, Mike, Braden, Rich. All right. This is a 10-minute A main, drivers. Be mindful of that wind. Careful going for those big jumps. It could catch you up a little bit. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And here we go. 10-minute novice A main. Isaac and John getting out to a clean start here. Landon trying to hold off Xander in the third position. Going big over the back double. Got a couple upside down after the back double. That's all cleared up now. Coming up next, we got Old Man E-Buggy A main. Marshall's trying to get to it. Doing pretty much everything he can. Caution 6-pack, easy in the 6-pack, easy in the 6-pack, easy in the 6-pack. Got a bunch of cars caught up in that one. That's all clear. Coming up on 2 down and 8 to go here. Isaac still leading this thing. Started front, staying in the front. Landon started third, but he's up into the 2 spot. Xander up to third. And Nornold, Goodrow, Cooper, Willow, Staley, and Alker, as it was at the line last time. Obviously, it could have changed since then. Isaac Neiman dropping a 42.6 last time by, I think. So right now Isaac out front, already out to a 10-second lead. I think you know what that means for next season. Watching the 6-pack there. And a little bit after the 6-pack. And all clear. Oh, after the 6-pack again. And all clear. And after the 6-pack again. And all clear. So it's Neiman, Schellenberger, and Xander Neiman, Nornold, Cooper, Snyder, Goodrow, Alker, Staley, Adams, Willow, Probert, and Benner. Six-pack, watch the 6-pack, watch the 6-pack. Got 3 upside down. All clear. You don't have to do the quad. Just throwing that out there. There's other options. Coming up on halfway here, 5 down and 5 to go. Isaac's lead now only 8 seconds over Landon, so Landon's made up a little bit of time. A long lap this time, though, so that lead's going to go back up to 14. So Isaac, 14 seconds out in the lead over Landon. Landon has 10 on Nornold. 6 down and 4 to go here. If you need a body clip, Shane would be happy to help you out in the back left there. He's got one for you if you need that. All right. It seems to be staying put all right. .650 down and 3:10 to go. Isaac's lead up to 20 seconds now over Landon. Landon has 14 on Chris. Chris has 15 on Aaron. Aaron has 2 seconds on John. He's got 20 on Chaz. Chaz has Joe and Brian under his wing. Then it's Adams, Willow, Hurlbert, and Benner. Looks like Xander out of this one. Caution at the top of the hill in the middle. All clear. Caution in the 6-pack, in the 6-pack.
2 minutes left.
Minute 20 left in this one. New hot lap 42.4 last time by for Isaac. Backs it up to the 45. Oh, caution front straight, caution front straight. One dead truggy. All clear there, all clear. So Neiman, Schellenberger, and Nornold, your top three right now. Goodrow and Snyder rounding out the top five with a minute left to go. Caution at the top of the hill in the back at the big double. Caution at the big double. Matt choosing to keep his head. Good choice. Ten seconds left in this one, drivers. Closest battle is going to be between Brian and Chaz for sixth. They're coming towards the end of their lap here, so drivers, you're racing to the line. Isaac Neiman going to take the win here, going tone to tone in the novice A-main. Lanning going to bring it home in second when he gets to the line. Nornell going to finish third. Goodrow fourth. Snyder going to finish fifth here in a second. Then Staley, Alker, Cooper, Adams, Willow, Hurlbert, and Benner. Just a couple cars coming to the line, but we do know the order. Just one to finish. And that's a race.
The race is completed.
So Isaac Neiman, Landon Schellenberger, Chris Nornold, Aaron Goodrow, and John Snyder are going to be your top five here in novice. Make sure you hang around till a little later for the podium stuff. And Staley, Alker, Cooper, Adams, Willow, Hurlbert, Benner, and Xander Neiman. All right. Grandpa E-Buggy, go ahead and take the stand. That was Gavin Buccina's idea to call it Grandpa E-Buggy. I take no responsibility for it other than saying it out loud. That's right, Mike's the new grandpa. So please pull over and give Mike the win today. He is a new grandpa, and he is already, Willard's already wrecking. All right, let's get our marshals into position here. Need cone 2 covered. Cone 2 should be John Snyder. Cone 9 should be Joe Cooper. Cone 12 should be Braden Benner. Cone 11 should be Mike Hope. We got plenty of marshals. Go ahead and check them in and head to the grid.
Car 1. Car 2. Car 5.
Right behind you, John.
Car 6. Car 4.
There's the open cone right behind
Car
you.
9.
Oh, he's going that way.
Okay.
There you go. That works.
Car 8.
All right, no check-in from Rob Schaffer, who's been missing, or from Seychuk. All right, order on the grid is going to be Williard in the 1 spot, Hampson in the 2, Schaffer would be 3rd, Cork 4, Boggs 5, Mike Rem in the 6, Seychuk 7, Minnick 8, Schaefer 9, and Roxbury 10. All right, this is a 10-minute A main. Let's make it fun. Drivers ready? Marshals ready? We're going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Mike Green getting spun out there. Oh, Paul going wheel to wheel with the Tobermeister. Woo! Paul with the fat whip, getting the confidence he needs from two-wheel short course to deport Toby down a spot. The sun is out, the track is changing, and I'll tell you what times are changing. See, back when these drivers were kids, there was no rain. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm forcing it. Got Williard leading the way here. And by leading the way, I mean Williard's gone. Like he's already checked out. It's a minute and a half in, and he has an 8-second lead. Fine, Matt. Have fun out there. Paul up to the 2 spot, doing some break dancing. Okay, yeah, that works. Yep, all fair. That's going to put Ryan Boggs up into the 2 spot. Ryan Boggs, semi-retired from RC like 8 years ago, but he comes out like 3 times a year and manages to put it in the A. He's running a car that is older than our novice winner. Does not seem to matter. Because have the cars really changed that much in the last 20 years? Nah, not really. Oh no, Mike is stuck. Now he's unstuck. And then he was restuck and unstuck. Coming up on 3 down and 10 to go. Willard's having a lot of fun right now. 38-9 for the hot lap and a 16-second lead. Can he lap the field? There's the new challenge. Willard already coming up on the back of this 8-car field. Toby and Ryan having at it in the left side there, crossing each other over. Oh, Ryan grabs a handful, throttle, gets squirrely. Toby carries a little more speed through the whoops, gets the move done. Four and a half down, 5.5 to go. Willard, a 21-second lead. He is on pace to lap the field. I'll give you a nickel for the candy store if you can lap the field, Matt. A wooden nickel. Hampson in the 2 spot. Got Boggs in the 3 and Cork in the 4. So 2, 3, and 4 in the back double-ish area. Toby in the white, orange, and blue. Ryan in the black and orange. And Paul in the white, purple, yellow. Ryan does not seem to have any down travel on his front suspension. Droop is overrated. Who needs droop? Not Ryan. That's who. Hey Matt, is that tire coming unglued? I think your Lexan wing is cracked, or your paint's flaking, or something. I think the screw on your center diff is loose. Oh yeah, it's the motor mounts again. I can hear it grinding from here. Willard's lead still only 22 seconds. Toby picking up the pace to stay on the lead lap. That's the metric we're using here. Just staying on the lead lap. So it's Willard, Hampson. Right now, Boggs and Cork pretty close together. They are coming through the left side grid area there. Boggs in a 0.4 Techno. Paul in a 4.0 Losi. Original owners. JK, they're not. Ryan might be. I think Ryan actually probably bought that new. Paul's car has seen some things. It used to be Hamburger's car, so it's seen some things. Two and a half left to go. Willard seems to be slowing. I don't mean like in the race. I just mean overall reaction times are getting slower with every passing lap. His synapses not clicking as fast as they used to.
2 minutes left.
So right now, Williard out to a 30-second lead with a minute and 50 left to go. Right now, he is on pace to finish 5/10 behind Toby. So we're going to give Toby an extra lap and see if he can win it. Right now, Toby comfortably in second, 9 seconds up on Boggs, another 7.5 back to Cork, another 30 to Ream and Troy Schaefer. Those two coming down the hill, but Troy going to get it wrong over the big double. So a minute 10 left to go. Mike Ream jumping into the tabletop right now. Now about 3 seconds of breathing room over Troy. Then it's Minnick and Roxbury tight together as well. So some battles down in the field here with a minute left to go. Williard just keeps plugging away. Troy getting out of his way because he's a nice guy and he has etiquette. He has wisdom. Lots of wisdom in this race. Williard trying to put a lap on Ream, and Ream's going to play nice. I don't know why. He could have hit him. I wouldn't have said anything. 20 seconds left to go. Toby and Williard on their last laps here. Can Williard get to Toby to lap him? Toby in that 2 spot. Williard needs a mistake from him. That is time, drivers. You're racing to the line. Toby looks like he's going to be able to hang on to it just a few more turns. Little whips. And Toby Hampson going to hang on for second. And Matt Williard coming across the line to take the win by 33 seconds. That was lame. We're bumping Matt out of 40 plus. Yeah, expert 40 plus next year. It's just going to be Williard and Chicky going at it. We are racing the line here, drivers. Mike Ream going to hang on for 5th. Troy going to have a long last lap. Just Paul coming to the line for 4th. And that is a race. So, 40 plus E-Buggy has concluded. Matt Williard, Toby Hampson, Ryan Boggs, Paul Cork, and Mike Green going to be your top 5. And Troy Schaefer and Rocky Roxbury 6th and 7th. Minnick was out after 12 laps. Rob and Steve never started. Nitro Truggy, amen. Yeehaw! Reminder, Ethan Anthony, you should be at cone 4 if you're covering for Paul. That is somewhere. Right down here. Yeah. Yep. That one. Whatever your mouth is saying, there's a window between us and a lot of engines. So, yes, I'll just agree to whatever it was. Hey, Nitro guys, I'm going to test the start tone here, make sure it's loud enough for you with the Nitro stuff. So give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thumbs up if it's loud enough, thumbs down if it's not. All right. I just like hitting the button. You know, I might as well use that to open the track. Hi, Troy. Cone 2, that should be Toby. All right, drivers, given that this is an A main, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, but I'm going to hold you for a second here. I want to get cones 2 and 3 covered before we send the track live. Rob Schaefer was missing from that last race, so I don't expect him to be showing up to Marshall. So I'll need a volunteer for cone 3 in the back left corner. And Toby should be at cone 2, but he also runs our broadcast, so he might have an excuse. Hey, bud, I appreciate you being willing to volunteer, but these are nitro truggies. They're hot. I don't feel comfortable with you being back there, so I appreciate it, but you're going to need an adult for that one. Alrighty, drivers, go ahead. Take a couple minutes to warm up.
Car 1, Car 2, Car 9, Car 3, Car 5, Car 7, Car 8, Car 6, Car 11, Car 12.
Hey, I had a Marshall there. What happened to him? Oh, there he is. All right, drivers, find your mechanics, find your mechanics. Grid is closed. Please traverse slowly and safely. All right, drivers, you're going to pay attention to Ezra with the flag there. He's going to get confirmation from your mechanics. He'll give you the down and quiet with the flag, and the tone will start your 25-minute A main. Drivers ready, marshals ready. And away we go here, 25-minute A main for Nitro Truggy. I got high hopes for this one. Should be a good one. Oh, Butter going to get into the back of Kata there. He was hard on the brakes, but just Kata was really rolling up to the corner, just trying to stay in line. It's going to be white bruggies out front. Magaki and Ensainer. Both with the white spray bombs. Magaki with the yellow wheels. Sainer with the white. Henry up to the 3 spot. And his orange, gray, and checkered. Butter in the purple, white, green, black. Kata in the all-yellow bruggy. Kyle in the blue, orange, yellow. Kimoji in the green, orange, white. Steininger in the green and black. Luke in the blue and orange. Hakeem in the dark blue. Willow in the white and red. And that's your rundown so far. Right now, Butter putting pressure on Henry, looking to the inside up the hill. Henry tried to cut it anyway, but there's a truck there. "25 minutes is a long time." Butter and Sainer going at it for the 2 spot right now. Butter in that spot. Sainer rotating a little harder, trying to get to the inside of him. Sainer looking to the inside again. Little wheel-to-wheel action there. Sainer taking the 2nd spot. I like it. So McGockian just cruising out front right now, just minding the gap about 3 seconds right now. And Sainer and Butter battle it out for 2nd. And then we got Kata in 4th, Henry in 5th. The top 5 breaking away here. Emoji in no man's land. We got Luke, Steininger, and Heil. Then Hakeem and Willow. Hot lap last time by, 39-1 from Sainer. Oh, Butter getting it wrong on the right side double. Sainer and Kata going by. McGockian, Sainer, Kata, Butter, and then Henry. Top 5 staying tight together here. Brett, the only truggy. Everybody else running druggies up there. So McGockian moving through a little bit of lap traffic there. That is a battle for 9th and 10th. Oh, Sainer just a little wrong off the big back double. And he'll wait appropriately. Thank you, Cody. We got this lead pack of 5 working their way through Rock and Rodney. So that was McGockian getting it wrong in the 6-pack there. Had to confirm the wheel color. Luckily, what's your job title? Anyway, I was informed. Trackside reporter. There's the term. There we go. Oh, caution. Coming near the front straight there. Steininger upside down. He's going to let Kata through. Steininger, that is not a battle there. Ooh, Butter tumbling off the track. Oh. All righty then. 6 minutes in here. And things are shaking up at the front. Kata to the lead. He's sitting around the third and fourth area there for quite a while, and now he's out front. McGocky in the 2-spot, Sainer in the third. Yes, they are all spray-bombed bruggies. Isn't it lovely? Caution in the 6-pack, caution in the 6-pack. Ooh, that one shut off. And Daly still got fifth behind you there. Ooh, Butter, a little bobble on the anthill. It's going to bring Henry right to his wing. That's the battle for fourth coming over the right side, double. Sainer in for fuel at 7:20. Henry in for fuel. Hakeem and Luke into pit. Butter in for fuel. And down and away. Butter going to hang on to the 4th spot just ahead of Henry. Going to get the battle here through the grid. Oh, Henry gets caught up on the pipe. Going to give Butter some breathing room. Gets it sorted out pretty quick. All right, let's find our leader here. Kata and McGocky, the top two in for fuel. And Henry having some sort of issue here. Something happened to one of the leaders. Kata with some breathing room. McGocky going to fall back a couple seconds. Kata in that all-yellow Mugen Bruggy. McGocky in the white associated Bruggy with the yellow wheels. Suzaki got second right on you. The brakes are strong. Got Sainer in the 3 spot in the all-white Bruggy. Brett hanging on to 4th with the black wheels. And now Zach Luke's going to move up to 5th with Henry having issues. Ten down, 14:50 to go. 38.8 is the hot lap from Kata, about 7 or 8 laps ago. McGocky just ran his best at 39.1. He's only 2.5 back from Kata. 6 seconds back to Sainer, 3 back to Butter, 35 back to Luke, 9 to Heil, 17 to Seidinger, 23 back to Samoji, 16 back to Willow. And then Rock having some issues in the middle there, so he's a few laps down and about to go a few more down. We are coming up on 12 down, 13 to go here, so nearing halfway. Soon going to find out who's on a 2-stop, who's on a 3-stop. I imagine most are on 3, but not too hard to stretch it to 2. Nice, Zach. Kata and McGockian 3.5 apart. McGockian just took the hot lap, though, 38.7 that time by, trying to close the gap. But Kata happened to run a 38.8 that time, so only making a 10. Ooh, catching a little divot on the outside of the takeoff on the back double. McGockian able to save it in the air and land it. If that were a buggy, I think he'd be wrecked. Kata just running a personal best, a 38.79. McGockian has a hot lap at a 38.71. Tanner with a 39.1. Butter with a 39.1. Luke with a 41.2. Kyle with a 40.9. Steininger a 43.1. Samoji a 41.9. Willow a 44.9. Hakeem a 43.2. And Henry had a 39.6. I think you might have richened the top too much. That is more than a full turn. That's 12 hours. Oh, caution coming into the pits. Caution coming into the pits.
8:42 go. Butter and Stainer going at it for that 2. Going into the big sweeper now. Butter hanging on to it. Stainer in the all-white Bruggy right behind him. Nose to tail they go. They were attempt at the line. Stainer going to try and get him on the inside. Not going to work. Going to bump Butter out just a little bit. Going to get on the anthill. So now Stainer up into the number 2. Butter down into the 3. So we got the people coming in for pit stops now. Looks like that was first. Not quite sure it was. I thought it was one of the leaders. Butters and Stainer keeping it nose to tail. Giving each other an inch. Stainer holding on to that number 2. Butter right behind him. On to the back double. That is the battle to watch. They have about a minute up on Zach Luke. They're about 13 up on Rodney Heil. They're about 37 on Dale.
Oh, caution on the anthill. Okay, that sorts itself out. That was Stainer being courteous. I thought maybe he died there for a second. So Butter going to now move up into the 2 spot. On that right side double battle for second, Butter and Stainer with 6:45 to go. Down and 6 to go. Stainer going back up into the 2 spot, getting the move done. Stainer and Butter through the 6-pack double, triple, single. Stainer in the all-white Bruggy. Butter, the purple, green, white, black wheel Truggy. Butter keeping the pressure on Stainer here. Kata out to a 20-second lead with 5 minutes to go. So I'm keeping my eyes on this battle for second as Stainer clips a pipe, puts it up on 2 wheels. Butter darts to the inside, takes the second spot back yet again. Back and forth these 2 go. Over the right side double. Butter and Stainer. Putting a lap on the car that's right behind him in position. Zach Luke running 4th. Rodney Heil running 5th. And Steidinger, Samoji, Willow, Magaki, and Hakeem. Stainer in for his final fuel stop with 4 minutes to go. So that's going to give Butter breathing room. I'm not sure if Butter needs to make another stop or not. He had a 46-second lap about 8 laps ago. That probably puts him in range to make it to the end. Right now, Butter looks like he has 6 or 7, maybe a little more over Sainer. Sainer getting a pit stop done his up, and in comes Butter. There's the answer we needed. 3:20 left to go. Butter in for his final stop. It's going to be a splash and dash. Doesn't need to get it all the way full. Just 3 to go. And they're glad they don't have to get it all the way full because Sainer's under his wing yet again. We're going to get 3 minutes of battling it out for the second spot here. Butter and Sainer through the whoops into the anthill. Butter black wheels, Sainer all white. Into that right side, double they go. Sainer looking to the inside. They're going to touch, they're going to spin. They're going to resume as they were. I call that a racing incident. Both double, triple, single. Rich going to let him go because he's a nice guy. Butter and Sainer through the grid, through the whoops again. Only battle on track right now, but it's an important one. Second and third up for grabs here. Kata checked out, gone in the all yellow. He's over going onto the grid, but we're watching this battle for second all the way on the right side, coming onto the step up.
2 minutes left.
Sainer a hot line through there, going to close right in on Butter. Butter gets it wrong on the 6-pack. He throws it, he saves it. They land on top of each other, and they resume as they were again. Minute 40 left to go. If Cody had been 2 feet to the left or the right, he'd be up into second, but he was on the same course that Butter was on. Oh, boy. Butter getting a little sideways on the anthill, sliding down it. And Butter gets it wrong after the big double in the back. Sainer into the 2-spot. Butter's going to have to wait, and he lets him go. He's still a little, kind of a free wreck. Minute left to go. I'm watching you, Butter.
1 minute left.
Sainer now leading. Always easier to chase. Oh, Sainer gets in the dust up the top of the hill. Butter tries to get to the inside. Cody slides into the side and holds the spot. 40 seconds left to go. They're going to cross the line here and start their final lap. This race for second. 30 seconds left to go. They're going to be racing to the line from there. Sainer in the all-white. Butter with the black wheels. Through the grid. Cody getting good drive out of that front left corner. Making a couple tenths there through the anthill. Up the hill they go. Butter with the tighter line, going to make a couple tenths back. 5 seconds left to go. Over the right side, double. Butter trying to hold a tighter line. He's trying to get there. He gets a little sideways. Sainer just through one final turn here. Butter full throttle trying to get there, but he can't do it. Cody Sainer going to hang on to second there. Sainer running the 38.8 there to close things out and hold on to that second spot. Kata right now on a victory lap coming through the final corner in that all-yellow Mugen. Going to get the job done, convincing fashion. Kata, Sainer, Butter, Heil, and Zach Luke going to break out but hang on to fifth anyway. And Steidinger, Willow finishing 6 and 7. That is a race.
The race is completed.
So Kata, Sainer, Butter, Heil, and Luke going to be your top 5. Epic battle there for second between Sainer and Butter, back and forth. They kind of kept the gloves on, though. They kept it civil. Going to need those drivers from that last one back out to Marshall here for the mini truggy A main. Your drivers from that last one back out to Marshall for the mini truggy A main. All right, drivers, go ahead, check in, head to the grid. I got an open cone right in front of me here at cone 8. Dale's going to take that. Oh, you were waiting so patiently on the blocks. You're the only group that waits, so get out of the habit of calling you up.
Car 3. Car 2. Car 6. Car 5. Car 7. Car 4.
All right, we got them lined up here. Nate, Chance, John, Paul, Donnie, Dawson, and Joe. Good on Marshalls. Hey, Champ, can you take cone 1 right there, right next to you? Thanks. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. We're going racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And away we go. 10-minute mini truggy A main here. Oh, leader going to roll over there. Chance going to move up to the 1 spot here at the end of the first lap. Ooh, Chance and Nate crossing the line side by side, and Nate's going to take it back. Chance going to get it back in the 6-pack again. So Chance, Nate, and John, your top 3, heading into the grid. And Dawson, Joe, Donnie, and Paul. Minute and a half into this one, a whole 8.5 left to go. Whenever we have these mini truggies out here, I always wonder whose battery is going to dump on the last lap. Top three heading over the back double there. Nate, John, and Chance. So John moving up into the 2-spot. Chance trying to put pressure on him. Nate leading the way with the unpainted body. He's got the window masks in, though. So he's getting ready to paint it. Almost ready. And we got John and Chance through the 6-pack battle for a second. And then we got a decent gap back to Dawson and Donnie. Dawson in the yellow, Donnie in the white, orange, and gray. They're coming across the start finish line there. Battle for fourth. Then we got Joe. And then we got Paul trying to make it work with 3.5-wheel drive. Uh-oh. John just landed the back double and came to a stop. Got steering, but no go. So 4 down and 6 to go. The battle of attrition has begun with one car out before halfway. Yep. Mini Truggy. Those are the leaders getting together, aren't they? Yep. They're going to be long laps from both your leaders. That's going to give Dawson a way to get kind of close to him. They were tangled up for a long time. Chance and Nate there, both having laps well over 50 seconds. It's going to let Dawson close in to only 7 seconds back, so making 10 full seconds on that lead battle that time by. Donnie only 4.5 back from Dawson. Then Joe and Paul. Six and a half down, 3.5 to go. Nate and Chance about 2 seconds apart, but Chance going to get it wrong. But don't worry, Nate gets it wrong at the same time, so it's going to stay about 2 seconds. So Nate and Chance, your leaders, coming to the line right now. Joe just lost power for a second there, but it's back now. No worries. 2:15 to go. Rochester and Schwartz still your leaders here. They are coming through the whoops towards the anthill. Rochester with no paint. And Schwartz right behind him
2
in
minutes
blue
left.
and white with the yellow wheels. That's the battle for the lead, battle for the win. Coming over the back double with 2 minutes to go. And then if you look 15 seconds back, you'll find Donnie. And another 5 back, you'll find Dawson.
One minute left.
Less than a minute left in this one. Rochester and Schwartz still 2.5 seconds apart. Very steady battle. Donnie in third, but Donnie getting it wrong. He's going to let Dawson close in a little bit. And then Dawson getting it wrong. Bye, Donnie. 30 seconds left to go in this one. Your leaders should get by for one more. Although Donnie and Dawson probably on their final laps now. And drivers, you are racing to the line. That lead battle still 2 seconds apart. Nothing changes. Rochester in that all-clear mini truggy. Schwartz in the white and blue. Up to the big back double they go. Rochester slows down and then pins it, and he comes up short. And on the final lap, he's going to give the spot to Schwartz. Schwartz taking it easy over the right side double. Rochester sending it, trying to get back to him. Rochester's been leading this thing forever. Schwartz gets it wrong 2 corners before the end. And Rochester going to give away the lead, and then he's going to get it right back. So Rochester going to take the win here in mini truggy. Schwartz going to finish second. Samoji third. Donnie, you're going to finish fourth. Wherever you are. He's walking away. I don't see his car. You're still fourth anyway. And Paul's going to finish fifth. Joe sixth. We're going to need some volunteer help for this next one. We got E. Truggy coming up onto the stand now. So it's Rochester, Schwartz, Samoji, Bollinger, and Cork. Your top 5, and Cooper